Hey, what? Don't you what me? You think I didn't get that message you sent? Why do you just keep saying what? Remember, I asked you if tomorrow night we were going to be going down to the landfill to bring that old mattress, and you said, "Oh, I have a date." Excuse me? When did you schedule this date? What do you mean it's none of my business? We live together. I need to know these things. Why do I need to know? Uh, it's important. Just just think about it for 1 second and figure it out yourself, okay? Who is it you're going on a date with? Do I know them? I'm not upset. Do I seem upset? I guess I'm a bit pissed off you didn't tell me earlier, but I'm not upset that you have a date. I'm just curious. Oh, just some girl you met at a cafe. I see how it is. Oh, she works there, does she? Wow, what a great job. I'm sure that she can make you happy. Paying her way through school? Wow, she sounds so fun. Look, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to hear about her. Just go have fun getting ready, okay? And don't talk to me. You can find your own dinner tonight. Yeah, we were gonna order pizza, but I changed my mind, okay? Just figure it out on your own. You wanna know why I'm so upset? I just feel like you didn't take me into consideration at all. Do you think I want you to be bringing a girl around here? Do you think I want to wake up and see a girl in the kitchen using my spatula to make you eggs in the morning? No, I don't want that at all. I just. I figured that as roommates, we would discuss these sorts of things with each other, like whether or not we were going to get into a relationship. And so it just feels inconsiderate and like you don't care what I think at all. It shouldn't matter what I think. We have to live together. Of course it's gonna matter. We can't just hide away in our rooms when we're in the same building, you know? At some point, you're gonna need to use the washroom, and at some point, I'm gonna need to use the kitchen. And then we're bound to run into each other, and then what? It's important that we get along, and therefore, it's important that we keep each other in the loop about our lives. I don't keep stuff from you. So, I just. I guess it hurts that you don't trust me with this information earlier. You just didn't think it was a big deal. Alright, you know what? I can believe that you just didn't realize that it was a big deal. Well, it is. So, can we talk about it, please? Alright, look. It's just, I've never brought anyone here before. You can acknowledge that, right? I've never gone out looking for a date or anything like that. And that's because I wanted to be considerate of the fact that we're sharing a relatively small space and I didn't want to entertain company here. And I also figured that because it's a small space and because we have the lease signed for another, 8 months? It would be better if I wasn't looking into anything serious until we were closer to coming to different negotiations about where we're living. Because what if you find someone who you really like, and then suddenly they're like, oh, let's move in together? Because there's no way in hell they're moving here. Just, the bathroom is already so crowded with all of our junk. Can you imagine another person's stuff on top of that? And just the fridge packed with leftovers upon leftovers that we go through like crazy, and yet it still feels like there's no room. I just cannot imagine trying to support another human being here. And like I said about the lease, like, if you wanted to move out of here, then I'm screwed over for rent. Ugh, it just feels like you didn't consider any of this at all. Well, at least you have it in you to be sorry. It seems like I'm jealous? Oh, come on. Stop being so, I don't know, full of yourself? I am not jealous. As if. Jealous. My God. You really think that I'm jealous that you have a girl that you're going on a date with and it's not me? You really think I care that you weren't interested in me at all despite us being in close quarters for several months? You think I care about that? Because I don't. I'm just being practical about this, okay? It's not like I have feelings for you, and it's not like it bothers me that you... Just never mind. I'm not jealous. I can guarantee that. Don't give me that face. I know you don't believe me. Just think about things from my perspective, okay? Just, I know you're not the most considerate person on planet Earth, and after all, I've had to nag you about bringing the mattress to the dump for months. Not to mention taking out the kitchen garbage. Like, ugh, what a chore. Just asking you to do something is often worse than doing the task myself. But I can't just let you get away with making me do everything around the place. And you really think that I would be heartbroken over a person who can't even take out the garbage finding someone else that they want to go on a date with? No, don't cancel your date for my accord. Like, seriously, I don't care. Just think about it, okay? Try not to get into anything serious. And maybe try taking out the garbage more often. Maybe then I wouldn't be so upset about things. I just don't want yet another person making a mess in this already cramped place. I just don't know why you went and asked some random girl that works at a cafe on a date and didn't even think about, I don't know, people that... Never mind. Oh, she asked you on a date? Ugh, why am I not surprised? Of course you couldn't find it in yourself to be brave enough to confront someone that you had feelings for them. You just have to wait and wait until they are the one that finally breaks the ice and says, hey, look, we should try to be something more. You think I sound too personally invested in your relationship? Ugh. God, you're just so inconsiderate. I can't believe you. Did you really not consider me at all in this whole thing? Not a little bit? Okay, fine. Whatever, you enjoy your date. I'm just gonna... You know what? I need to stop losing my temper at every little thing. Whatever, just... We can still order pizza. I'm sorry, I blew up at you. I do so apologize frequently for my outbursts. Why would you say something like that? But I just want you to know that your dates are not welcome here. I just really don't want to have to wash another dish, okay? So it's fine that you're interested in people, but this is just not the place for any of that sort of thing, okay? I really don't want to come home from work and see you guys on the couch kissing or something. Ugh. Ugh, okay, just another thing. So if she asked you on the date, were you thinking about asking her first? Like, did you actually like her, or was it just, like, she asked you and you thought, why not? Yeah, of course it matters. I don't know why you're suddenly so secretive about all this stuff. Just, do you actually like her, or do you just like that she likes you? Oh, she's pretty? And you're hoping to get to know her. Well, of course you are. Isn't there anyone else in your life that you already know pretty well that you might have wanted to go on a date with? Have you thought about that? You're just afraid of getting rejected? So there is someone you care about then. And you're putting them on the side because this other girl likes you? Well, how do you know that that other person doesn't like you? Unless you ask them, you know? I don't even know why I'm talking to you about this. I just. I'm frustrated, I guess, because it seems like. Like. You don't even think about this sort of thing. You just jump right into it, and you don't even consider your own feelings. Isn't there someone you'd want to be with more? Maybe? Someone who's right in front of you and has been waiting for ages for you to finally realize that. I'm just saying, what if? There's tons of people in your life that recognize how interesting you are and how funny you are, and this random girl from a cafe just doesn't seem to deserve you as much as those other people. That's all I'm saying. So really, if you think about it, as your roommate and friend, I'm just looking out for you, okay? Do I know somebody who likes you? Well, I guess you could say that. And, I mean, God, we should turn the AC on. This place gets so hot. I'm not avoiding the question. It's just I'm thinking because I don't know if you deserve to know because you're already committed to a date with someone else. So what good would it do? Now, I mean, to tell you who it is that would want to go on a date with you. Okay, if you want to know so bad, I'll tell you. But you can't laugh, and as soon as you know, just pretend that no one ever said anything. And everyone can move on, and it doesn't have to be awkward, and you can go ahead on your date with this random girl, and I won't care. fine, okay? I'm not crying, no, I'm just getting emotional, okay? You know how I get. You're just making this harder for me, okay? Can you just face the other direction? I can't look at you in the eyes when I say this. It's just, for the past couple of months, I was maybe hoping that you would perhaps think something more about the relationship that you had with... I just figured, well, I thought that we'd gotten to know each other really well, and so what I'm saying is I had kind of hoped that the person that you liked was actually me. You can turn around now. Okay, God. Yes, I'm jealous and I'm upset and I just feel stupid because I waited so long to tell you that some other girl's already gone ahead and... That's what I get for being so petty. I know I'm petty, okay? I can't help it. I thought that you would be the one to make the first move, and now I'm so embarrassed that I had to be the one to do it, and honestly, I'm so upset at you for not saying anything sooner. Well, I mean, assuming you actually cared about me at all in the first place, which I'm starting to think you actually didn't, so that's great. I guess I just thought I saw something in what we had that was special. And I hoped that you thought I was special enough to... But clearly I was wrong, so it's fine. What? What do you mean there was never any date? Did you know? This whole time, were you just baiting me? You know what? I take it all back. I hate you, and if that was your way of trying to confess to me, it sucks, and you're the worst, and I'm glad that there was never anyone else. You really promised that it was me all along? Ugh, you're so infuriating sometimes, but I can't help but really like you. So, before I start crying, let's order that pizza, okay? And then maybe we can have a date of our own tomorrow night. How does that sound? I hate you. Come here. I think I need a hug.